Hi guys, Squirrel here. I'm back with Assetto Corsa. This is Formula Abarth. Now, if you've watched my previous Assetto Corsa video, I did the Abarth 500. This is, I mentioned in that video that there is a Formula race released which has the AI cars, which are very difficult. I'm on a pro setup, so I've got no stability control, no traction control, just nothing. And it's quite a tough car to keep just pointing where you want it to go. Get through a bend, get the power on too early, and woof, it'll just spin you around. Make any contact with the AI cars and they'll have you off the road, no problem at all. To make matters worse, as you'll see, on easy, the AI cars are very, very aggressive and they're also very capable. Now, I think they need to bring the level down of easy because currently, on this race in particular, it's too hard. And I'll demonstrate that to you. It's even just keeping in 12th position, which is at the back, can be a real challenge. If you get up to 8th or somewhere, you'll find they are all over you and they're outbraking you, they'll knock you off the track. It is a real ding-dong of a battle. But I don't know what's going to happen in this race, but you'll see what I mean. It is really challenging. And this is on easy AI on pro car setup. Okay, I'm on paddle shift, which is what this car's about anyway. At the end of this straight there is a chicane. It's utter carnage when you get to the chicane. If I can steal a couple of places and not get knocked off the track, that's my entire goal for that chicane. Okay, we've got markers on the left here, 300, 200... Okay, you can see my goal has not been achieved because I've just been knocked off the track. Now, notice who came off worst in that. Do you see what I mean? I was on the inside. They make no attempt not to contact with you. I'm going to restart that and we're going to see if we can do that any better. So I got to the chicane, I had the inside line, they just turn and ram straight into you. Which is not really something you do in Formula Abarth, because if you have any contact in a car like this, pretty much both of you are going to be visiting the pit stops. There's going to be damage. But that is what Assetto Corsa is like right now. Okay, it's probably the first cut of the AI, it's just super, super aggressive. They're even colliding with each other. It's like next car game all over. I'm in 9th, which is good because I can demonstrate now what it's like when you're in 9th position. Can you see this car on my left in the mirror? Watch this. He's all over me. He's about to overtake me, and when we get to this chicane here, these two will outbrake me. And the next thing to do is push into me and knock me off the track. Wow, I held it. That's impressive, seriously. Ooh! 8th position. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That was unexpected. Now, see how hard it is for me to turn my car around right now? Steering wheel's pointing in the wrong direction. And there you go. I'm in last place, which is exactly where I should be. That's what the AI's view of this game is. You shouldn't be with us, you should be in last place. And right now, there is no chance of me catching them up. Not even a bit. If I was to play Forza on AI easy, even with an outage like that, I would be able to claw back time, I would get myself back into the middle of the pack. Because that's what easy is. But you'll see, I'm going to drive pretty quickly. You know, certainly a decent standard of driving. And yet, I will not be able to catch 12th position. Now I should be able to pull roughly a 2-minute lap. Obviously that was a starting lap and I had an out as well. But when I get up to full lap speed, it should be about 2-minute lap. Currently we're on 2:47. You've got to be careful on that bend. In particular, you've got your wheels locked so much over. If you put that gas down too hard, back end just steps straight out. That's the fast sixth. We're coming up to the chicane. We should be able to brake on about 100, which is there. In third. That gets us out. This is a 4th gear bend. But what you can do is just stay in 4th, just touch the brake up before you start to make your turn. Oh! And that's a disaster. Back wheel, I got the back wheel onto off the tarmac basically, onto the grass. And at that speed, end of. It's very unforgiving, Formula Abarth. Well, any Formula races really, to be honest. Very unforgiving. I love those chicanes. So good to drive through. So whilst this is currently got AI cars in it, when you're playing Formula Abarth, you might as well play it single player because you'll never see the AI cars anyway. it's just that's the way it is. You'll see some black dots on the minimap every now and again, particularly on that last bend though, before the horseshoe back up to the final straight. You'll see the black dots, but that will be the only time I'll see the AI cars in this game. 100 here. I think that they've. I know it's the first release. I'm not criticising because this is still very much an alpha game. It's an early access game. It's the first release of AI cars. They're in the game. They're racing, but there's work to be done, I would suggest. The Abarth 500 is. They've probably got it right on the Abarth 500 for easy level. I've not tried the other difficulties. But on Formula Abarth, the AI cars are way too good. And I don't think they should be anywhere near as aggressive either. This is the 4th gear bend I was talking about. That's better. You want to keep 4th, but you want to be more like a 3rd gear speed as you go through. I think they've got a lot of work to do on the AI cars in Formula Abarth. Easy is more like how hard should be. Estimated 158, so there we go. Top left there, you see it? So roughly 2 minutes a lap. I don't know what lap times they're pulling. I don't know if it'll tell us at the end or not, I can't remember. It tells you how far you were off the leaderboard, but I want to know what lap times they're capable of. I want to know what my target time is. So on easy mode, I would expect their lap times to be something around 2 minutes 5-ish. Possibly 2:10 for the guys at the back. And the guy who's in the lead on easy mode, probably something like 2:03. 2 minutes 3 seconds. Because like I say, I'm not driving slowly. Quite quick. Nearly lost it. And then did lose it. So that is what it's like without stability control turned on. Got to be super careful powering out of that chicane. It's so easy to make that mistake. But yeah, I mean, seriously, they're going to work on it, obviously. They're going to patch it. the AI needs to be adjusted. In the Abarth 500, it's really good fun. But right now, this particular race... Woo! That was cool. Right now, this particular race with AI is not that much fun. Just because I think it's too difficult. You know, I want to be on pro setup so that I can learn my car. But at the same time, I want to be racing against other cars so that I can perfect my, you know, overtaking techniques and braking techniques and so on. And just not hitting other vehicles. So I look forward to them making that adjustment, which I think they will. Because I think you'll find this is a common problem. But it's a wonderful game. I mean, seriously, it's a beautiful game. Such a good driving simulator. And they've got some great stuff. There's something for everybody in this game. You can tell the guys who made this just love cars. They love racing. They've put passion into this game. There's something about this car. It's a bit. It's about this game that feels a little bit like, I would imagine, getting into a Ferrari as opposed to getting into a Nissan GTR. Nissan GTR, supremely capable. Ferrari, unreliable, tetchy, but just has soul. Just gives you passion. Typically Italian. And that's how this game is. It just inspires you with driving passion. And I can't wait till they add more stuff to it. Multiplayer in particular is going to be interesting. That levels the playing field for everybody then. But yeah, you can do drifting in this game, you can do time checks, you can lock your wheels up, you can go flying. As demonstrated here. Well, yeah, totally lost the race. Made some mistakes, which is fair enough. I don't mind being penalised for making mistakes. That's fine. But I think the racing cars are too good at the moment. Can we get away with 4 through here? No, probably not. I was just wondering how quick we can take that bend. Once you enter it in third, you can certainly almost get full power right through it. So they're just going over the finishing line now, which means I lose. No surprise there. I'll go and practice some drifting, I think. Oh, now drifting compares in Forza compared to this, actually. But yeah, have a go with this. If you've got the game, have a go at this and let me know what you think. Do you think this is just too difficult? Do you think the easy AI cars are too hard in this? I think they are. Plus 52, well, 53 really. It would be great if it showed us here what the average lap times were. But that was a 5 minutes, let's just think, 10:17. Allow 17-second loss on the 30. He's pulling 2-minute laps consistently. I'm capable of a 2-minute lap, but trying to stay out of trouble is... If I was at the front of the pack able to push 2-minute laps, maybe I'd stand a chance. Maybe. But the AI aggression is right up at the moment. But yeah, I mean, it's still enjoyable. Sounds wonderful. Looks amazing. Anyway, that's all from me. That's another Assetto Corsa video. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care, guys, and happy racing.